Well, hello and welcome to Ticket to Life. This is Henry, and I hope everyone is having a wonderful, wonderful day, evening, whatever time it is, wherever you're at. Well, as you know, I'm in Texas and it is hot, but we really can't complain because the majority of people that I know do, by the grace of God, have a place of comfort, a place where they can go to. A lot of the local libraries are helping out by allowing people to go and sit, and they don't even have to have a library card. They can go and sit there. Unfortunately, where I live, we do not have a library, which really sucks. They had to close our library a few years back because of it was located in the high school, and I don't know the whole story, but I'm in a small town. It's not that big, but it's a shame that we don't have a library to help our citizens in case of these heat waves that we're having. We've had, I think, over 21 days of 100 degrees temperature. It has been like 106, 103. Well, either way, it's hot. But again, I'm very thankful, and I just wish that we had something to offer to our community because we really don't even have a community center here. I don't know what the problem is with my little town, if people are just being tightwads or what, but it would be nice that we could help the community. A lot of people feel that a library isn't needed because the schools have libraries. Well, there are people who just enjoy going to the library. I loved going to the library as a child. It was probably, and I'm not exaggerating, half a mile, which isn't that far. But of course, when you're young, you really don't care. And so there were four of us, my two older sisters and my brother, and I was the youngest, and we would walk. We'd get books, and we'd walk up there, and we'd get books and go home. And it really sucks. It ticks me off that we don't have a library. There is a group called, well, I don't really know if I should reveal the name of the city I'm in, but we just need a library. And I may attach a website to my Instagram. So if you're interested in helping donate money, we just need money. We need land, but that's not what this podcast is about. Again, I'm not going to complain about not having AC because we are thankful and grateful. Our air did go out. We have 2 units, and the upstairs unit went out a couple of weeks ago. But by the grace of God, again, God is always there. We got someone here within 45 minutes, and he took care of us. And we are very, very grateful to that. Unfortunately, a lot of people are too busy complaining about the heat. And yes, I go outside and go, oh, it's so hot. But you know what? I get over it. I come back inside the house. But we need to remember the people in Hawaii. It is such a tragedy what has happened and still happening as of today. And today is the 14th or 15th, excuse me. And it's been going on. And I believe it's pronounced Lahana. Excuse me if I'm mispronouncing that, but that has been the hardest hit. They said it was like a death trap for these poor people. I don't know if you've seen any footage. I have, of course, I don't watch the news that much, but you see bits and pieces on social media, and it's been horrible. People literally jumping into the ocean to get away from these fires. They're not even sure what caused the fires. Some people are saying it was a power line and then it triggered from that, but they still don't know. That's just what people, I guess, are guessing it could have been, but it's awful. I mean, I think the death toll was up to 99 or 100. It's absolutely so sad what is happening over there. And as of today, the fires are continuing. And they are concerned, of course, what's going to happen. So lift up Hawaii, all these people who have lost their homes, their family members, their friends to this horrible, horrible fire. Pray for them. Pray that they can help them. Pray for those who have suffered from such loss. But again, that's not what this was about. I'm just asking you for prayer, and I usually don't do that. But these people really, this is devastating. Um, anyway, what I didn't even realize that I was going to be talking, or that I needed to talk about love scams again. And the reason I am is because it's pretty crazy. You're not going to believe this. I on Facebook, I actually follow some of the local journalists. I follow local people, the local fan base, and if you follow someone on something like that, you become like their top fan. Well, I followed someone, and one of the local journalists, and then all of a sudden I got like a private message, and I thought, this is interesting. Why? And I found it odd. Like, why are they sending me a message? I just thought that was kind of weird. Anyway, so I looked at it and I thought, well, this seems like a scam. Just didn't look right. So I don't know if it was or if it was not. I don't think I included this story last week on it, but I did contact that person, that certain journalist. I did not hear back from them, so maybe it wasn't a scam. But the following week, guess what? I got another one from another journalist that I follow. Now, this is exactly how these scams work. I guess they go into a certain person's Facebook page or Instagram page, and I'm not going to reveal the person's name, but he was telling everyone to wish his wife happy birthday. You hear that all the time. And, you hear that Facebook is for older people now. It's not for people in their teens or 20s. But it's for older people. When I say that, 30, 40, 50, whatever. Anyway, so this one journalist that I follow said, please wish my beautiful wife happy birthday. So I did. I just wrote, happy birthday. Do I know these people? No, but it's fun. It's just to wish someone happy birthday. Why not? If I saw you on the street and found out it was your birthday, I'd say happy birthday to you. Well, next thing is, now this happened about a month ago. Well, a couple weeks after the happy birthday, I got a thing from, and excuse me, I'm going to apologize now because this is definitely a made-up name, and I'm sure there is a human out there with this name, so forgive me if I'm throwing you under the bus, but someone is using your name. It was a Thomas Graham. Now, this Thomas Graham replies to my happy birthday. Well, okay. Sometimes people like what you post, and they put the little thumbs up or a heart or whatever. Well, and on here it says, Henrie, hello, how are you doing? You are so gorgeous, and you also have a lovely smile. I must confess, your smile melted my heart immediately. When I viewed your picture, I'll love to get to know you, and if possible, become your friend. Your husband must be the luckiest man on earth to have a beautiful woman like you all to himself, excuse me. I sent you a friend request, but it eventually didn't go through. Kindly send me a friend request or message me directly. Thank you. Now, okay, folks, everyone, and I'm looking at that, what the hell? Because I knew it was a scam. And I looked at it. So I did my own little investigative work and I'm going to change the title to last week's love scam to part 1. And this one will be part 2. So in this scam, again, the guy has a picture. So of course I go to his profile, and there are all these pictures of him. Obviously not him. They're model pictures. So I take a picture of that. I go to Google. Google matches them. And yes, this man that is using this poor man Thomas Graham's name is also using a model's picture to, I did not reply to this person. I did report it to Facebook, but That is how they get you, ladies. And men, that is how they get you. Everyone seems to think that these scammers are just women, these poor, desperate little women looking for love. No, it is men too. And that doesn't even mean they're desperate. They're just looking for someone to love. So this week, we are going to be talking about Scam 2. And I'm almost, that was my whole story on that. I just think it was crazy that I should get one of those. And yeah, he couldn't get into my profile because my personal account is not public. It's private. So everyone wants to be loved. I want to be loved. And I am loved by my husband, my family, my friends. But just to let you know, the most people that are vulnerable for these scams are older adults. They seem to target people anywhere from 50s, 70s, 80s, and go on and gone. Why not? You're close to retirement. You may have funds. And that's how they get you. People don't think that it's that hurtful. Like, oh, they did know, they didn't send the money. Yeah, but it can leave some side effects. It can make you feel, first of all, embarrassed, which you should not ever feel embarrassed for someone being so cruel, because that is cruel, to mess with someone's head and heart. And heartbreak, because they are good to make you feel, or someone feel, as though they really are falling in love. And the feeling of betrayal. Who in the hell wants to be betrayed? I don't. So these are some of those things that you need to look for when you're talking to them, and ask questions. Ask them questions. And if they start hemming and hawing about it, then more than likely they are a scammer. Always be cautious. Beware of what you post online. Because, once it's out there, people, it's out there. So when you post on your social media, careful what you post out there. Because we are creatures of habit. And if it's a local scammer, they could be watching you. I know that sounds scary, but I'm not trying to scare anyone. But this is what it is. Be sure to use a reputable website. Now, the lady I spoke about on the last podcast last week, she did use a very reputable website. I don't know if she reported it. I hope she did. But even though they are, don't forget to report it. Say, hey, I was scammed. This person was asking me for money. As much as you don't want to believe that they're out there, they are. I mean, again, I don't want to be scammed. And only because I thank God that I'm a little bit aware of this, I know to be cautious about stupid stuff like that. And it's not stupid, I guess. For me, it's stupid that this ass did that and sent me that. Did I get a cheap thrill? No. Because I'm married and pretty much I knew it was a scam. Now, if you don't want to go through anything like this, I just highly recommend you find another way of finding love. And I don't know. Honestly, I'm not that person to ask because I don't know. I'm not looking for love. So if anyone has some suggestions, you hear, oh, well, go here, go there. I don't know. But I just believe if that's what you're looking for, just be cautious, be smart. Because you don't want to go through that again. And be sure, like again, I said, be sure to report it because you don't want someone to go through what you did. Research that person again. Just see what you can find out about them. Oh, they own their own business. Oh, yeah, and that's what this guy said. He was a chef on a rig, another oil rig thing. He was a chef on a rig, and he lived in Florida, and he was a widower. So usually if they're a widow or widower, then more than likely, not all the time, because I don't know for a fact, but look for those red flags. But be careful. If you start getting too comfortable with this person, they may not even ask for money right away, But they may start asking you for pictures, and they may ask you for inappropriate pictures. And if I know some people, they will send those because they think, wow, this is exciting. This is something I would have never have done. But when some of the terms they use are, they're calling you dear and darling and love of my life. These are red flags. So just be cautious when and how you meet someone. These scammers are everywhere. And I hate that. And I hate that people are sucked into that. And I can understand why. I really can. But be smart about it. And be sure if you do go meet someone, be sure to tell someone where you're going, or even have someone at the restaurant or the bar you're going to meet that person. And they don't need to talk to you just so you've got backup. Just be cautious. So I guess this is a safety reminder about scammers again, because if it happened to me, who I'm not even looking for anyone, then it could happen to you. Don't let it happen to you. Be smart. Be wise. Use your head and not your heart. Usually I would say it the other way around, but when it comes to something like this, just be cautious. Again, be thankful if you have a roof over your head, and if you're in Texas or any of the other hot states, be thankful. Yeah, you can complain about it, but always remember you do have a roof over your head. You may have AC or fans blowing. And if you do need help, seek help from someone. Call the non-emergency numbers in your vicinity, and hopefully they will be able to assist you. Or you have a library where people actually can go and just sit and stay in a cool place. This is Henrie. Thank you again for listening. Please remember to pray for Hawaii, pray for all those suffering from that, and please go find your blessings. Until next week, this is Henrie. Take care.